Welcome to Sticky's amazing world, where the wonders and mysteries of the animal kingdom come to life. From the fierce to the fascinating, join us as we explore nature's most incredible stories. Meet the Mantis shrimp, a tiny marine marvel with a punch as powerful as a .22 caliber bullet and possesses the heat that's as intense as the sun. Despite being only 6 inches long, pound for pound, this creature delivers the mightiest blow in the natural world. Known as the peacock mantis shrimp, he's neither a shrimp nor a mantis, but calling him a stomatopod just doesn't do him justice. Armed with the most sophisticated vision of any predator on Earth, and the fastest strike, his eyes operate both independently and together to precisely target prey. These extraordinary eyes detect more colors than any other creature, and can also see polarized light. His spring-loaded clubs strike 50 times faster than a human blink, causing the surrounding water to momentarily reach the temperature of the sun's surface. Yes, you heard that right.
Moose aren't just land giants, they're aquatic adventurers too. Imagine this, the largest member of the deer family, weighing up to 700 kilograms, yet moving with surprising grace through water. A moose, with its towering frame and massive antlers, is a picture of power and resilience. But to sustain this incredible bulk, it needs fuel, and lots of it. Every day, a moose consumes about 20 kilograms of plants. That's like eating over 40 heads of lettuce every single day. As summer fades and the growing season ends, this becomes a daunting challenge. The land starts to offer less, but the moose, with its instinctual wisdom, knows exactly where to go. Beneath the serene surfaces of lakes and ponds, in early autumn, lies a hidden banquet. Here, moose find food that is more abundant, more nutritious, and, most importantly, untouched by other animals. But the easy pickings along the lake edges are quickly devoured, so the moose, ever the determined forager, heads to deeper waters. Now, this is where things get interesting. A moose's anatomy is perfectly adapted for this underwater adventure. Those large nostrils you've noticed, they aren't just for show. They act as valves, sealing shut to keep water out as the moose dives deep. And when we say deep, we mean it. Moose can hold their breath for up to a minute, and they've been known to dive as far as 6 meters below the surface. Remarkably, they are the only members of the deer family that forage on underwater plants. Picture this, a massive moose, submerged, calmly grazing on aquatic vegetation, like an underwater gardener. And don't even think about trying to outswim one. In water, a moose is a force to be reckoned with, swimming 3 times faster than the average human. So next time you think of moose, remember, they're not just the gentle giants of the forest. They're the masters of the water too, turning the lakes and ponds of their habitats into underwater feasting grounds. Whether on land or in water, the moose truly is a remarkable creature.
Orcas are often admired for their intelligence and beauty, but they have a darker side. This is Tilikum, the largest orca ever held in captivity. Measuring an impressive 22.5 feet, 6.9 meters long, and weighing around 500 pounds, 5,700 kilograms, Tilikum was a true giant. His pectoral fins stretched 7 foot, 2.1 meters, his fluke curled under, and his 6.5-foot-tall dorsal fin collapsed completely to his left side. His name, derived from the Chinook jargon of the Pacific Northwest, and means friends. In this picture, Tilikum appears to be eyeing his trainers. While orca attacks on humans in the wild are exceedingly rare and have never been fatal, captivity presents a different story. As of 2024, 4 humans have died due to interactions with captive orcas, and Tilikum was involved in 3 of those tragic incidents. Chronic wasting disease, CWD, is a devastating illness that affects deer, elk, and moose. This disease is a type of transmissible spongiform encephalopathy, which causes sponge-like holes in the brain, leading to severe neurological damage and ultimately death. Here are the main points about CWD. CWD is triggered by a misfolded protein called a prion, which induces a chain reaction, causing normal proteins to misfold and accumulate in the brain. Infected animals can appear healthy and carry the disease for up to 2 years before symptoms become critical. Symptoms and progression. As the disease progresses, prions break through the blood-brain barrier, destroying neurons and creating holes in the brain. Infected animals eventually lose the ability to process their surroundings, leading to disorientation, inability to recognize danger, and a slow death from starvation. Prions can persist in the environment for years, contaminating soil and plants, and can potentially enter groundwater. They are incredibly resistant to destruction, requiring extremely high temperatures, 900 degrees Fahrenheit or 482 degrees Celsius, and some sources suggest up to 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit, to be eradicated. The disease can spread through body fluids from infected animals, contaminating feeding areas and water sources. Similar prion diseases include mad cow disease in cattle, scrapie in sheep, and Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease in humans. However, there are no known cases of humans contracting CWD. Understanding CWD is crucial due to its severe impact on wildlife and the environment, as well as the ongoing challenge of managing and containing the disease. In India, the sloth bear reigns as the most feared animal, surpassing even the revered tigers. Despite their name and appearance, these creatures are far from sluggish or friendly. Often called the honey bear, they might sound sweet, but don't be fooled by their cute name or their fluffy little ears. These bears are notorious for their violent and unpredictable nature, making them a creature to avoid at all costs. Sloth bears are unique in many ways, starting with their diet. Unlike other bears, they primarily feed on insects, especially termites and ants. They have specially adapted long, curved claws and a unique lower lip that they can extend like a vacuum cleaner to suck up insects with remarkable efficiency. This noisy feeding process can often be heard from a distance, a sound that's as distinctive as it is odd for a bear. Despite their insect-heavy diet, sloth bears have a sweet tooth, hence the name honey bear. They are known to raid beehives for honey and larvae, enduring painful stings from bees as they gorge on the sugary treat. This behavior further highlights their fearlessness, as they are willing to take on swarms of angry bees to satisfy their cravings. The sloth bear's reputation as a dangerous animal comes from its frequent and aggressive encounters with humans. Unlike tigers or leopards, sloth bears are more likely to attack when surprised or threatened. They are known to charge at incredible speeds, striking with their powerful claws. These attacks can be particularly brutal, as sloth bears target the face and head, leading to severe injuries. Interestingly, sloth bears have a peculiar way of walking, often described as a shambling gait. They move with a loose, swaying motion that is somewhat comical to observe from a distance. However, this seemingly awkward movement can be deceptive, as sloth bears are surprisingly fast runners and adept climbers, capable of scaling trees quickly to escape danger or to reach food. Sloth bears are also nocturnal, preferring to hunt and forage during the night. Their poor eyesight is compensated by an excellent sense of smell, which they rely on to locate food and detect threats in the darkness. This nocturnal lifestyle adds to their elusive and mysterious nature. Despite their fearsome reputation, sloth bears play a vital role in their ecosystems. By feeding on termites and ants, they help control insect populations, preventing these pests from damaging trees and crops. Their digging also aerates the soil, promoting plant growth. While the sloth bear might not have the regal grace of a tiger or the majestic power of an elephant, its unpredictable behavior and fearsome reputation make it one of the most intriguing and formidable animals in the Indian subcontinent. Encountering one in the wild is an experience few would forget, and one most would prefer to avoid.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. And if you have any thoughts or questions, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Check out these other videos on the screen, and I'll see you in the next one.